Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Cast off line.
Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Oh, there! We're going up.
Sealed. Ready.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Home at last.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Okay. Before I go any further, because I don't want to talk over dialogue. Obviously, by the title, this is Dishonored. If you somehow haven't played this game, because it is 10 years old, over 10 years old at this point, I believe, I don't remember what month it came out, but it was 2012. You play Corvo Otano, who is the bodyguard to the Empress Jessamine in the Empire of Dunwall. I could be wrong about that. The entire empire may not be called Dunwall, but this city is Dunwall, and the place we're in right now is Dunwall Keep, which is, you know, like the castle, the imperial, whatever, the palatial estate. You've already heard it multiple times mentioned by the intro and the guards. Currently, there's a rat plague going through the Empire that's killing tons of people. I believe it's explained more thoroughly where it came from and you know how it works as the game goes on. But right now, you're Corvo. You're coming home after like several months away. So this is one of the few games that I would unironically call a masterpiece. Again, it's 10 years old, so the graphics are dated at this point. So you're obviously going to find stuff that looks better. But the actual art design itself is, like most of these games, it's pretty much timeless. Like it still looks pretty good in 2022. Granted, just like BioShock 1 and 2, I do have the resolution set on, it's above 4K. I'm using downsampling, so, because it starts at 1440p originally, it's not a neat round number.
Fewer ships moving along the river now.
Like
the plague and all.
A resolution like 4K. It's like 58, 5240 by 2880 or something. I don't know. So it looks better than it would on console or even at like 1080p, obviously. And another thing I like to
Hello, sir.
point out about the graphics is the art director for this game, at least one of them, or one of the main artists. I think his name is something. I think he's actually dead. Something Antonov. He worked on Half-Life 2. So you'll notice there's a lot of visual similarity between the landscapes and the buildings in this game and in like City
Please tell me
17.
about your trip, please. Were there any whales?
This is the Empress's
Let's play
daughter,
hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide.
Emily
You have time? Mother's busy
Aldwin.
talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go.
And I'm not going to mention
Did
any
you see any monsters while
spoilers
traveling
if
to
at
the
all
other
possible.
isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
I have to actually pause this for a second. Why do I always click the wrong one first? Yeah, it's 65. Okay. But aside from the fact that it has major Half-Life 2 visual influences, I think the game just looks awesome.
Let's see if you're still good
and
at this. I'll hide my eyes and count.
You'd have to
At
play
end
the
of
second game
countdown,
to see
I'll try and
further,
find
but
you. Okay,
I really
I'm
love their
going to
visual
count to
design.
10. Find a place to hide.
Oh shit, I failed. Tell me where I can hide?
Later, will you show me that Tivian chokehold like you promised? I won't tell Mother. Mother
Oh,
told
that's-
me that you...
Whatever. I'll just
She's been
ignore it.
worried.
So this is also one of the first games that started the whole first-person parkour trend. Besides Mirror's Edge, obviously. I think Mirror's Edge came out in like 2008. But literally, at least in the first game, if you can see something, that means you can platform on it. Although the platforming isn't really... You know, it's not a platforming game so much as a stealth game. So you just happen to be able to climb on walls and stuff. That's one of the military commanders or something.
You, Corvo, welcome back. Wherever you've been.
He's a prominent
They sent him
scientist
all around
type
the
guy.
island to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I think the High Overseer is the captain of the guard. So Dunwall is kind of like a spin on a I want to say Victorian era, but I think that's wrong. Like a late 19th century British Empire. Pretty much not too long after industrialization. You see they got ironclad ships, like that whaler ship over there, and they've got smokestacks in these factories. They're kind of like a, I want to say like a fascist theocracy kind of.
Corvo, please. I can't see him.
I forget exactly what the High Overseer is in charge of. I think it's the military. And then you've got this Da Vinci type guy, Anton Sokolov. You know, he can invent elixirs and also paint portraits.
She'll see you at once.
The City Watch, I think, is what the High Overseer oversees.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
And you see this art style even in Prey, which is in a completely different engine. And so is Dishonored 2. It's in a different engine than this. But you see this kind of like pastel portrait style on all the characters. They don't look realistic, obviously. was made.
Hello, my lord.
Alright, so
They're
anyway,
sick people,
to the story.
not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
I have the FOV set extremely high on maximum. It's on like 110.
Follow me, Captain.
Chances
We
are
should
very
leave
good.
them.
I'm not sure why. I think it was because it's not in the video, but I erased my save that I was playing. The only reason I was playing is because I was going through and taking a million screenshots with the resolution on DSR. So I think that's why the FOV is so high, and I just haven't changed it.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought? I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away! Corvo!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time. and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
So you can see those two turds just now were in the prologue at the beginning of the game. That was the whatever he's called, the High Overseer, and I think the Lord Regent. So obviously they've framed you for killing the Empress. And you see someone, mysterious benefactor, is helping you break out of prison. I'm not quite sure of the politics of how the Empire works in this game, because it seems like if she's the Empress, that all the islands would be the Empire.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
Burn this.
So it's an
God, I forgot what I was saying because of all the
Social
awful
event for the
stuff.
high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector.
It seems like if the entire chain of islands was the Empire, that wouldn't you expect the central government, like where the Emperor or the Empress lives, to be able to exert more authority instead of having to go around and beg the other like, member states?
I've got 3 days before they cut my head off.
I don't know why I do this. I always try to like talk over these games that are story. Oh shit! I just fucked that up. That are story rich. Oh, okay. I'm pressing the wrong button.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Someone else.
This game, again, it's a great game, but it does feel really outdated. I'm the last person that would ever say that. I don't mean like gameplay-wise. I mean the graphics are kind of outdated because you can see he's kind of like floating around.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
You saw nothing. I screwed up my ghost run, but whatever. I don't care because I've already done it. As with most things in these games. So at the end of each level, because they're all kind of self-contained episodes, you get a ranking. And like based on, I should wait and say that at the end of the level, but I'm just going to say it now.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Based on if you kill anyone, how many people you kill, if you kill any rats, if you get spotted, if you go into like high chaos, which is what it's called, which is basically open combat or shooting anyone. Get a ranking at the end, and then based on your ranking, you get achievements like finishing the whole game without being spotted and stuff like that. Again, I'm sure everyone knows that unless you haven't played the game. So I'm kind of battling your clock here. I'm gonna stop playing this soon. You can look through keyholes to see if there's anyone on the other side. You got that kind of BioShock looting where you're just gonna mash E on everything or whatever your key is. They have these weird coins that aren't round. They have like octagonal shapes, which is kind of cool. A lot of cultures have had those in the past. Like I believe there are some Egyptian coins that were octagonal like that. May still be. This is one of the features the game does have that a lot of stealth games don't, where you can actually carry bodies and move them around and hide them. Most do, honestly, so it's weird to find a stealth game that doesn't. But, for instance, what was I playing recently? Last of Us Part 1, for example, you can't pick up their bodies. Any version of Last of Us 1. I think Last of Us 2 let you to some extent, but I don't think you could go like open dumpsters and stuff and put them in. So like most stealth games, this has stealth based on sound and vision.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
And then, again, like a lot of games, it has that little detection meter above their head by default if you're on normal, is to see if they actually spotted you or not. I don't really remember Super Hard if it takes that game mechanic away or not. I love the architecture in this game. Everything's so like Leviathan, colossal, I guess. It like the interiors of the buildings give you this very Wolfenstein kind of feel.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
While at the same time the exteriors
must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Look kind of again like a 19th century British, or really just European. Each mission in this game also has like a secret objective where you can alter the ending that you get by doing certain things.
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again.
I thought he said Lemmy Winks for a second. Alright, it's BRB.
The murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
And it, again, like most stealth games, you can pick up bottles or whatever and throw them as distractions. And I mean, none of that seems unique in retrospect, obviously, but you have to remember this game came out before a lot of stealth games. You know, it came out before Mankind Divided. It came out before Last of Us 1 and 2. It came out before Evil Within. I'm not sure when Deus Ex 3 came out. I think it was the same year as this game. I do believe Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 let you do the same thing, so again, it's not unique to this game. It was still one of the first, at least for first-person games.
Scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
So the goal here is we're gonna bust out of this prison with the explosives.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
They like in this game they hide NPCs to trick you into thinking there aren't.
Seen any more big rat swarms?
Another night, another patrol.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
No, stupid goddamn.
I think technically I can sneak out of here without being seen.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
There is a lean control that I apparently bound to a different key, so I don't know.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Bug someone else.
I think they can hear each other snoring if they get close enough.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
mind me just playing games with the door here. Open the door. What's your problem, bro? Without powers, it's kind of hard. You have to use the sound to determine where they are. So that guy's gonna come towards the staircase, I think.
Someone help me out, bastard!
See, this game actually saves on its own, the way a game should. Unlike effing BioShock, which doesn't. This is how you get the achievements, by save scumming. I was saying before, that's this game's version of Drunken Sailor. So a popular... Oh, fuck off! A popular sea shanty that you've probably heard if you played Assassin's Creed 4. And sometimes the game glitches, of course. You know, they like hear dudes through walls and stuff they shouldn't be able to hear. Stop making this take too long, like usual. It's kind of similar to Deathloop, where you finish the individual like section and then you can go to the exit and decide whether or not you're ready to leave. Finish this part later. All right. Yeah, it's better watch some of this.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help?
It's weird how the guards are in the sewer before you are, right?
Gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and...
So here you see the rat plague. There's just like, there's lots of rats, and they are bloodthirsty, and they kill everyone. I don't know. I don't really know what determines whether they kill someone. Because, you know, you can see earlier, like, there's a rat in his jail cell. Not sure if that's lighting or if my game is glitching out, to be honest. Maybe it was lighting. These are some unfortunate victims of the plague, the rat plague, I guess. I can't tell at this point if sounds are coming from the game or real life, because there's always someone like fucking knocking at or near my door. These like hydraulic or whatever pneumatic, not even that, just kinetic, I guess. Whatever these things are, these barricade things, basically giant screws on a fulcrum. You see those all over the game. They have some ornate ass ashtrays too. Look at this. Recall how to get there. The care, to be honest.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies into carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there like the rats.
You'll see a lot of this too in the game. The City Watch just dumps bodies. That's part of why the rat plague is so bad, because they're just like dumping bodies everywhere. Kind of similar to real life, where there wasn't really proper sanitation in Europe for a long time. Oh, okay. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong here?
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
What did that? Did I really just die from that? Okay. I'm not even gonna cut that out. It's so stupid.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily.
Yeah, my bad. I thought that you had to be facing your back away from the target of your jumping, like in every other game. Clearly got that wrong. It's been a long time since I played this on purpose for any reason. Besides taking screenshots, like I was saying. Even then, that was still like a year ago. Did I press E on the wrong part? Good. So those are traps, again, like every other stealth game. Trigger them, disarm them and stuff. They're kind of similar, some of them are, to the shotgun traps in Fallout. A large portion of the stuff that you pick up is just for money. I don't think you can actually sell anything in the first game. But, good, okay. I think maybe a mask. But oh no, he doesn't have a mask yet. Yeah, this FOV is like starting to annoy me even. Case or two deaths or another what? Look to your whiskey for the answer. Wouldn't be back, right? Whiskey for the whatever.
He
won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
And try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper in here.
I think that thing has like a rail car that fell off the monorail.
Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water.
So processed whale oil. Whale oil is like what most of their economy is based on. That's what the whaler ships are about, besides the whales themselves. They harvest whale oil, and it's used to power basically everything.
Wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
That's bullshit. That explains whether or not you can drop on them and knock them out. Drop on them? What did I say?
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if
I
no
don't
one
even
from the
remember
squad
that.
is around?
People
Don't try to make a lot of noise when
use
you
health
die.
potions.
Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Cool. Use of plant.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Right, just piss directly in the water. I think he's talking to us somewhere else. I know that much.
Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Not sure if that counts as killing someone. Probably does. Well, maybe not. I think you have to directly kill them for it to count as a kill. There's a guy here. Nice.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness?
No, stupid god.
You being more annoying. Going back and forth. Same area. You know, it always like astounds me how NPCs in games can't see literally 2 feet above them. This is completely trivial when you can. When you can actually, like, you know, use most of the game mechanics. Jump, what are you doing, sir?
What? Come on.
Now to actually loot. Dead, sir? I've rescued you. You look kind of dead to me. Oh, you can. That's right. You can buy things from Sokolov. Or not Sokolov, the other guy. Get his name. Not Sokolov. Oh, what? It's falling apart. Every part of my body is killing me. What the hell is this? Okay, well, now I have weird ear pain, so that's cool. In these ears, I guess. Yeah, I'm making this take way too long. It's one of my signature phrases now. I'm making this take way too long, and I'll finish this later.
Responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
So this is one of the body slash garbage dumps.
Must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Like I was saying before. You can't. Too close to the ceiling.
Bravo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them.
The ass harpoon
Just
down
down the river from here.
Whaling ship. Kind of reminds me of that weird media, whatever the hell, like that stealth submarine slash warship thing from 007 Tomorrow Never Dies, I think. That's one of those cool landscapes. It's one of the few areas where you can really see the ships too. Hostiles killed 2. Yeah, so I think I killed probably that one guy I threw in the water, and then probably another guy. I think I threw 2 people in the water. That one is bullshit, obviously, but whatever. So that was the first mission. Okay, so I will do more of this at another time. It's really not a long game when you know what you're doing.